Good morning. So, today we are going to learn a very important topic in English grammar, that is tense. So, what is tense? Tense tells us the time of an action. For an example, I eat, I ate, or I will eat. It helps us to understand when an action happens in past, in present, or future. Tenses are of three types: present tense, past tense, and future tense. So I'll discuss it one by one. Starting with present tense. What is present tense? Present tense means when the different type of activities or event is going on currently that we are doing right now. For an example, I am playing, I am listening, I am teaching. Here, the action that is playing tells us the action is being performed on this point of time. Moving forward, that is past tense. Past tense means when the activities, event which have happened that has been taken place. For an example, I played. It is telling the action has been performed, has been taken place. Okay, moving forward to future tense. What is future tense? Future tense means the action, event that will take place in upcoming time, that will take place in time to come, that will happen in time to come. For an example, I shall play. This sentence is telling that I will play, I shall play in upcoming time. Okay, so tense, here you know that. Let's take a quick recap. Tenses is the change of form in a verb to express the time of action. What is verb? An action doing word. For an example, eat, play, run, dance. Yes, it is verb to express the time of action. There are three kinds of tenses, that is present tense, past tense, future tense. What is present tense? The action that is being performed on this point of time. What is past tense? The action that has been performed. What is future tense? The action that will perform in upcoming time. Okay? Each tenses has four forms like present indefinite, present continuous, present perfect continuous. Likewise, same for the other two tenses also. Past indefinite, past continuous, past perfect continuous. Same for the future also. Future indefinite, future continuous, future perfect continuous. So today I'll only discuss about the forms of present tense. So starting with the present indefinite or simple present tense. When do we use simple present tense? We use simple present tense for the sentences like habits, regular activities, or for the universal truth. Okay, for an example, John plays volleyball every day in the evening. This sentence is telling the habit of the John who plays volleyball every day in the evening. Okay, here you can see John is the subject, plays is the verb, and volleyball is the object. Second, I gave the example sun rises in the east. It is the universal truth. As you can see on the PPT, the structure of the sentence should be like subject plus V1 plus object. Here example is also given, I eat rice. I is a subject, eat is a verb, and rice is a object. So what is V1, V2 and V3? Here you can see V1 is eat, V2 is ate, and V3 is eaten. Okay? Got my point? Moving forward to present continuous tense. When do we use present continuous tense? We use present continuous tense when the activity that is going on at this point of time. For an example, I am playing. You are listening. She is playing a game. These are the sentences of present continuous tense. Now we will learn how to frame the sentences of present continuous tense. Here you can see on the screen, subject plus is MR plus V1 plus ing plus object. Here's a trick. Whenever you see in the question paper or in the book exercise, it will whenever it will be written, you have to frame the sentence or you have to convert the sentence in present continuous or past continuous or future continuous. Just add ing. You have to add ing. Okay, here you, as you can see, an example is also given. I am eating. I is a subject, or you have to write is, am, are as per the requirement of the sentence. Eating, eat is a v1, and plus, as I told, that you have to add ing plus object, that is right. Okay, moving forward to present perfect. When do we use present perfect? The sentences where the activity, which tells the activity which has. Moving forward to present perfect. When do we use present perfect? We use when the activity which has culminated just now, which has been finished right now. Okay, for an example, you have finished your homework or I have cooked the meal. These sentences are telling the activity, that is cooking or finishing the homework, is completed just now. Okay, so let's see how to frame the sentence. Subject plus have, has. When do we use have and when do we use has? Has is used only for the third person singular tense. That is, sorry, third person singular. That is she, he, it. Okay, and for rest we use have. Okay, plus past participle, that is v3. Here we will use the form of verb. Which form of verb? v3. Okay, here you can see in the example also, I have eaten rice. I have eaten rice. I is the subject, have because it is first person singular tense. Singular. Okay, eaten v3, right, and rice is the object. Moving forward to, sorry, moving forward to perfect continuous tense. Okay, when do we use perfect continuous tense, present perfect continuous tense? When the activity which has been started in past and still continuing, which is still ongoing, then we use present perfect continuous tense. For an example, I have been doing homework for 2 hours. They have been playing football since 5 p.m. These sentences are telling the activities has been started in the past and still continuing. Okay, how to frame the sentences? Subject plus has been or have been. I've already told when you have to use has and when you will have to use have, plus verb plus ing plus since or for. So when do we use since and when do we use for? Since is used when you know the specific time, when you know the exact time of the action or the event, then we use since. And when we don't have any idea of the time of the action, exact time of the action. Moving forward to present perfect continuous tense. When do we use it? We use when the action has been started in the past and is still continuing, is still ongoing. For an example, I have been doing homework for 2 hours. They have been playing football since 5 p.m. Okay, these two sentences are telling the action has been started in the past and is still ongoing. Okay, let's see how we'll frame the sentence. Subject plus has been or have been plus verb plus ing plus since or for. I have already told you when you will use have and when have. Okay, continuous is there, so ing. So now let's learn when we will use since and when we will use for. Since is used when you know the starting point of an action, when you know the specific point of time. Okay, for an example, I have lived here since 2010. Okay, and when we use for is used when you know the time duration of an action. Okay, for an example, I have lived here for 10 years. As you can see, the example is also given of present perfect continuous tense. I have been eating rice for 1 hour. I is subject, have been. Why have? Because it is first person singular. Okay, eating, eat is the V1 form plus ing. Okay, rice is an object for 1 hour because it is telling the time duration. Okay, so hope you understood. So that's all for today. Thank you so much.